that was funny because I did it and then I didn't do it. Hi, hello. Welcome to for Gaming for Justice. I'm Maya Mama. We're on twitch.tv/Maya Mama and youtube.com/Claudia Alec calling up justice. Today's topic is Copaganda 2, More Injustice. And we also have a guest with us today, and I apologize, guest, because I totally forgot that I was going to do this. But maybe we'll see if it'll work out. Okay. So, I wanted to try something new with the check-in.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to introduce myself, and then I'm going to share a truth about myself regarding today's topic. So, I will, and also the same check-in and an introduction. So I will model. So I'm Maya Mama. She, her, hers. I am coming off from a migraine, but I'm like super excited to talk about this with everybody. And my truth is that I have always been someone who followed the rules, because the punishment was always more harsh for someone who looks like me. Now, guest, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. So this is Claudia. My gender pronouns are they, there, and a harsh truth about this topic is that I actually really love Copaganda shows. Like I've watched a lot of them. I enjoy formulaic TV. And yeah, a lot of these Copaganda TV shows, I'm a fan of them.
Oof, me too.
I know.
Me
Ooh.
too. Yeah. No, it's true. Well, it's candy season. I don't know if anybody knows that. And so I had candy, and I'm so sorry. So let's do a quick little rundown of our schedule. So our schedule, we are going to play the game and discuss our justice topic. We might pause for a second to get more in depth, but we'll just be playing the game continuously. And then at the end, we're going to share something funny with each other and have some fun links. And, we're hoping that we can have fun while at the same time tackling some often heavy subject matter. So let's get to it. I'm so excited. I really am very excited about trying this game out. Claudia, did you like the cop shows, or like the cop movies and shows from like when we were kids, like Another 48 Hours and Lethal Weapon?
Maya. I was watching the first cop show. The first Copaganda show was on Nick at Night, and I watched it hardcore. I watched all the early TV shows because, like, I think even at that age, I had in my head that, like, I was gonna make TV shows, and so I wanted to see old shows because you could see the bones of a show when you watched an old show. But there was just something interesting about hi, I'm telling you the stories of the city. These are based on real stories.
I knew it was Dragnet. I knew. Only the names have been changed.
I watched the heck out of Dragnet, and like low key, Law and Order is just basically Dragnet 3.0. Like they were just like, let's take Dragnet and like make it hardcore. Like that's what all the Law and Orders are.
Mm-hmm. Like, let's make it more realistic, but also not realistic in any way, shape, or form.
Well, it can't be realistic. It's supposed to be a fictional thing about how cops are. And the cops helped to like make Dragnet and stuff. Like they were like, oh, you're gonna make a show about us? we're going to make a show. You're going to make a cultural production about officers of the state. Yoinks! We better make sure you say the things we want you to say. So they gave all, and they did it. They were like, oh, and we'll let you use these cop cars for.
Yeah. Which gave it like authenticity.
Totally. Verisimilitude. 100%.
Ooh. Ooh.
I know, right?
What a word.
Verisimilitude.
I like it. Okay, now. So we're going to be playing this game. It's called Beat Cop. And before we begin, I have a little bit of a content warning. Because this game is, I would say, a very authentic homage to these types of movies from 70s and 80s. So you're gonna see, you're gonna see racism. You're gonna see homophobia, misogyny, obviously a disregard for civil and human rights, because it's propaganda, and violence. So we will be seeing that in this game. And Claudia, you were starting to say something?
No, you got everything. This is beautiful. Thank you for the content warning. This is really great.
Well, I know, the whole point of the game is that, is that it is Copaganda. So I did play a little bit of it, so, obviously that's why I know the content warning. But yeah, I'm excited. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna start a new game. All units respond.
Maya, I'm not saying. Oh, I don't see anything. I just see a black screen. There's no. Yeah, I'm gonna look on your YouTube.
No.
Nope. All right, I think you're gonna need to do something.
No, I know what I did. It's okay. I did the thing that I did last time. Remember?
Nope.
I forgot to click this. So
Did
that
you click
everybody,
that?
so that
Wait,
everybody could see.
Ooh, oh, it looked awesome.
Yes.
Oh. All right, can I just say kudos for doing the research to find game for this conversation? Because the conversation came before the game. I'm so excited. I'm ready. I see a donut on the screen. Let's do this.
This time, they mean business? I don't know. Funky night. All units respond 10:01 early at 10:50. Check this out.
Oh, I love when they slide across the hood. Oh my.
Tuesdays this fall on NBC. So Senator's diamonds go missing. There's a burglar that was shot dead, and they took the detective and they downgraded him. The words are very small. Let me see if I can read it to us.
So where's his partner watching the back door? I'm reading Satterfield's comment on this.
Oh, he doesn't have a partner. He's a lone rogue kind of guy. So here we are, Precinct 69 in Brooklyn, New York. Day 1, new shoes.
All right, gotta say, loving the pixel art.
I'm sure you've met our new colleague, but maybe you should introduce yourself again, Kelly. I'm Kelly. Jack Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Sup? Hey, Kelly.
Look at that wide leg stance.
Welcome to the street. Detective. Oh, you don't forget to kiss our asses, Kelly. What are you laughing at, Chapansky? Nothing, boss. Use those 2 brain cells of yours and write this down. Don't come back without writing 10 tickets. You mean 10 total? 10 each. You a moron? We can do it, boss. Brown nose. That don't apply to you yet, Kelly. Why, Sergeant Holloway, what's wrong with me? I don't know about your past, detective. I don't care. Or if you whacked that poor bastard. Or if you swiped the senator's valuables. That's what internal affairs is for, really? They'll take care of you. But now, this street, you're a rookie. I don't know you well enough to dislike you yet. So you don't have to worry about tickets today. You don't even have to take your ticket book. Don't get any ideas. Don't fuck this up. The detective has an easy way with the boss. Write this down so you don't need to, because I won't repeat myself. Yes, sir. You need to meet the big faces on your beat. Go see Rick at his cafe. Go meet Louie at the pizzeria. Go to the liquor store if they want to meet you. Say hi to Amansky for me. Adamansky. Visit Hair Crank and also the electronics store too. Because they're bitching about our lack of interest. Oh, and don't forget the church. You need to meet Father Mushrooms too. Oh, and laundry right beside the church. You got that? Good. Feel free to meet anyone else there too, since it'll be your beat. But I don't need to tell you that, right? Your predecessor will show you around. Fat Mike knows the neighborhood like the back of his hand. He'll explain everything. What's that? Your call sign is 421. 421, got it, boss. But only Kelly gets a free pass. You definitely need to drop by the church. Heh, and pray for the boss's favor. It sure as shit won't last. Enough bullshit! Get to work! So.
Okay, so this is my question. It's very, very small, but I see what you're doing, because you have this framed up so we can see the entire, city. But is there a way to, make it so that we can, just I wouldn't mind missing pieces of the game if I could see it better.
Oh, make it bigger, even?
Yeah, bigger in the screen. And then while you're working on making it bigger in the screen, I want to do a reflection. A reflection on how do you tell a story about a bad character? What you do is you surround your bad character with worse characters. You make sure all of those other characters have horrible, horrible flaws that they are extremely open about not planning on changing. And that way your character can have flaws, but he can seem open to changing them. And also his horrible things will be less horrible than others. Ooh, this is looking bigger. Yeah. I like this. Yeah. Even bigger though would make my eyes happy. It's a weird formatted game. I love it though. I'm actually really enjoying this. Oh, come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's about max there.
This is why whenever you're going to tell a story about officers of the state, there has to be a story that's about the bad officers of the state. Ultimately, the end of this story is going to be about making sure you have good feelings that are reconciled about officers of the state existing and having control over your life. So what they're going to do is they're going to take you down a path that acknowledges that there are bad officers of the state. But this is a good officer of the state that's going to hold your hand, be your daddy, and help you through. And it'll just be the kindest master that you've ever needed.
Justice Daddy.
It's good. Our Justice Daddy. Beat cop. aka Justice Daddy. But it feels like every cop show I've seen has that framework where it's like, oh, well, these are the good cop characters, and they're fighting the bad cop characters.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna talk to the other people here.
Okay.
Kelly, say hi to Louie. He's got a pizza joint on your beat. And try something besides the pizza. It's worth it. Sure, I'll tell him you miss him. Okay. This guy. The old man's really riding our asses after that thing. I told you we shouldn't be drinking at the precinct. Drinking's one thing, but sticking your bare ass out the window, big mistake. They made me do it. I couldn't get away. And Ash Cortez, why do you write F the P on your ass? What? It was for find the perpetrator. My wife doesn't get my job at all. You get the same thing, McNabb? I don't talk to your old lady about you. Alright, that was pretty good. Cortez, I need you to take the furniture back in. Paint's dry. Why didn't the painters do it? Because they already left and they were talking kind of funny. They left a shit ton of bottles in a fucking mess. And why should I care? Be a man for once. You're a feminist till it's time to move the furniture. She's she's the lady cop character.
Yeah, now I can see. It's because she's blonde. I understand that.
And also, I think her hair might be long.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Not only are the
All
small
those
pixels, but it's small on the screen.
Yeah.
Because what it's doing is, it's doing this weird thing of all of the action is taking place in this one very small area of this.
Okay, but now we're gonna start.
Yeah, ready. Okay, I'm excited.
Okay.
So we've chatted up the precinct, or we've chatted up some of the other precinct cops.
Mm-hmm.
And you were a detective,
Kelly.
but now
Kelly, you've been told everything at the briefing. Visit everyone and introduce yourself. Sure. Besides, Fat Mike will tell you what's what. So this is our tutorial level. Around here, you're no big shot suit anymore. We'll see about that. Your hands are too sticky. At the senator's house. Assholes. Jesus. You're Paulie? Kelly. Jack Kelly. Whatever. They call me Mike. Fat Mike. Or whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
The boss told me to babysit you today. And I want to get this over with. Same here. It's my last day on the street. Let's go. Where? We'll grab something to eat at Louie's. It's not far. We'll check in on Adaminsky on the way. I had to step in his place yesterday. We'll see if everything's alright. Alright.
Alright, there's a lot of dialogue with this game. I was not thinking there'd be so much dialogue. This is amazing.
So, not like he gives a fuck. You said it. Have a good day. So this game is on a timer for the day. You're given, here are notes. Here are all of the important tasks, story items, and stats.
All right, Maya, I'm gonna let you know, on YouTube, it's easier to watch. I put it into theater mode. It's a lot easier to watch on YouTube. I prefer the company in Twitch, though, so I'm gonna stick around in Twitch, but it looks good in YouTube.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Oopsie.
What, the 421 is going on?
Oh, I have to go to this deli now. Adaminsky.
Okay.
Adaminsky, kosher, and deli.
Oh, I see it.
Good morning, Mr. Adaminsky. Quiet today? Of course. The idea of the freezer was perfect. The freezer? I'll tell you later. This is Paulie. He'll be working here from now on. Kelly. I'm being transferred to another street. Welcome, officer. Stop by every now and then. I definitely will. Okay, visit stores and talk to the owners. They see and know a lot. This is my neighborhood now. Now, after all. And don't stress too much. You don't have to do everything every day. Some days you can go insane with the amount that's happening. You'll see, everyone's gonna want something from you. And you decide what you don't give a fuck about. Because you can't do it all. And the sergeant, he won't always know if you don't do if you do some shit on the side.
Oh,
Not just
so
quotas
saying-
and tickets, because he can't retire on those. Relax, it's good advice. So what's the deal with the freezer? Don't ask, Polly. Kelly, you work here for a while, you'll start to get it. Sometimes you gotta think outside the box. Let's drop by Louie's Pizzeria. He's got some really good food. There's Fat Mike. There's the Jewelers, the Peep Show. So, yeah, are you sort of getting the...
So Fat Mike is encouraging you to be a bad cop.
Yeah.
Like, hey, follow me. I'll teach you how to be a bad cop. Just be real lazy. You don't have to do everything. And also, let's go get some free food here.
Oh, a new policeman. Welcome to our humble establishment. I'm Kelly. We know. We Italians know everything about this neighborhood. We came by for a pizza, Louie. They're transferring me and Polly's taking over. I hope our relationship will be fruitful. Of course it will. We hope that unfortunate incident with the senator, a simple misunderstanding. Yes, a misunderstanding that could be cleared up. Maybe with our help. I could handle it. Of course. But we wouldn't always be of help. Polly's new here, but he's a quick learner. It's Kelly. Now how about that pie? I'm starving. 15 minutes later. Great pizza. Okay, let's go. And now we're out. I'm gonna pause. So. This kind of this game, you can make a choice. You can decide whether or not to take bribes.
Uh-huh.
And so you can decide which direction, but also, things like not taking bribes and being straightforward and forthright and arresting the bad guys and not being a jerk might get you killed.
Right.
I don't know because I haven't played the full game, but that's in some of the things. And then there's, you have goals and quotas and things like that you have to reach. And that's what I think is really interesting.
The quotas were already I was like, whoa. They just gave them a quota at the very top of the game.
Yeah.
We could have a full conversation about police departments, instead of being motivated by, our job is to take care of problems. That's not what they're doing. Their job is to create a narrative about their own necessity.
Yes. They need to justify their existence.
And their budget, basically. Mm-hmm. They just need to keep creating narratives about why the money was spent, how the money was spent, and why they need more money to spend in the future.
Yes. And maybe a tank. So, speaking of Copaganda, I watched...
I don't know, I want to keep talking about quotas, but go ahead.
Well, I watched the last season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh yeah.
And I do want to say, I avoided watching it because I've had some weird feelings about cop shows lately, and sometimes it's kind of exhausting to watch. But I liked it before, and I like
No,
all
it
the
was
people on
a
it.
show.
So let's.
It has Andre Brower, and he plays a gay man. Come on.
Black gay captain, and
Come on.
I
No,
I and Terry Crews, his character's twin daughters are named Cagney and Lacey, which is just amazing. It's a very funny show, but I think that they handled what has happened in the last year remarkably well. With the character of Rosa, um, how she resolved. I'm gonna try 99. I'm gonna try and not fully spoil it. All I will say is that she resolved her conflicted feelings about her job, I think, in a great way, and so did the rest, and so did all of the characters, because all of them had to like take that journey and look around and see what they were doing, and I thought they did a good job. And it was strange to be like, oh, I don't really have any notes.
That's amazing. Wow, Michael Scherer, he doesn't know, but he just received the biggest compliment of his entire career. You just said you have no notes for him?
No,
That's
it was
amazing.
good.
Wow. Okay, then I'm going to watch it, because I'll be honest, I haven't watched it because I also have had similar tender feelings. So I've been avoiding all cop and hospital shows, actually, just because I recognize what kinds of narratives make me angry about the world and how the world is currently doing stupid things that are resulting in people dying. So I've been avoiding some of the things that I used to watch as comfort watching. It used to be I could turn off that critical part of my brain, and I could actually play Law and Order and enjoy the boom boom and how they hit the beats, and how the New York actors were just acting their butts off as they were playing like a store clerk, giving some expository dialogue, and I loved all of it, and I've been afraid, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I full on stopped watching medical shows, though. I just don't even watch them now.
Sarah said in the audience, Rosa and Jake not getting it at first. It was the only show I've seen that has done this attempt to reckon with being Copaganda. It was very well done and thoughtfully.
Yes,
I would
agreed.
also suggest that Lucifer also tried and did a job. I'm not sure. I can't compare it to Brooklyn Nine-Nine because I haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine's finals. But the TV show Lucifer, for our audience members who don't watch everything, it's based on a Neil Gaiman comic book. It's about Satan, but he comes to Earth and he's the owner of a nightclub, and then just starts to be the assistant of this cop because he likes punishing people. So he's like, yeah, I'll do this. I'll be all about punishing. I'm here punishing people. I'll help you find people to punish. And his brother, Amenadiel, is black and came to Earth as this gorgeous black angel. I forget the actor's name, but whoo, Lord. And this black brother angel decides, after having been on Earth for several seasons and coming to learn and know the sides, he wants to be a cop. So they did an episode where he had a very bad encounter with a bad cop, and almost gets killed as he's trying to protect this young black man. This is before he decides to become a cop. So I think that part of the storyline of I'll become a cop was I'll be one of the good ones. I'll be a good cop. And then they have a main one of the main characters who's like, I don't see that there's a problem. There's no problem. And then she finally realizes there's a problem, and it's like, oh my gosh, we really need to do something about this. I'm gonna try, and that was a season-wide arc for the last season of Lucifer. I think that they made it very pat and easy, but I felt them doing some narrative things that I hadn't seen. But Sarah's Lucifer failed hard in comparison to 9-9. I totally believe it.
Well, and last time we talked about Copaganda, we did talk about Law and Order, and Law and Order, uh, gung, gung, perpetually, yeah, it perpetually fails. There is this show that I watched. I've only seen the first 2 episodes of it. It's a show with Alan Tudyk in it, and I believe it's called Resident Alien.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm angry at myself about it. What are you talking? Has this come out recently? This is an Alan Tudyk vehicle that came out recently? What are you talking about?
Yes, the first season of a Resident Alien is on Peacock.
Wow,
and you can watch it. I didn't know it even existed, except I was doing one of those, like, when am I ever gonna watch? Nothing is good.
I've been busy fighting injustice and producing work that I'm missing all the new TV shows.
Yeah, I don't even know when this ever. I mean, it's still running. It's not like
Resident Evil. Is that what it's called?
No, Resident Alien.
Resident Alien. Oh, is it kind of like what was that great? Do you remember that really great TV show that was about it was about buddy cops? You gotta love a buddy cop show. It's buddy cop shows, but one of the cops was an alien. You remember that TV show? I loved it. Okay, so basically, like, the plot of it, this is when we were kids, and, like, they couldn't drink milk, or milk would get them drunk.
No, that's Alien. Oh, what is that called?
Yes.
Alien.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Oh, all right, come on, audience. You gotta help us out. What was it?
Satterfield, you know this. I know you know this, Satterfield.
Alien Nation. Is it called Alien Nation?
It is.
Really? All right, I'm looking it up because, like, I'm fully guessing because this is like I'm barely remembering.
Yeah, rotten milk made them drunk, and boys had babies. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just remember.
I got excited about remembering it.
Because I remember how weird the alien, like, that was alien to us. Boys having babies and milk and rotten milk making you drunk. What?
I remember I enjoyed watching it because it was, I mean, it really was. It was like, we're going to make a show that's like trying to talk about how we're treating
about refugees.
Black people. Well, refugees, but also I think everything is always about Black people in the United States. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, this is dealing with the fact that we don't treat Black people like they're humans. They're like, they're something different. So, like, watching it would help me, like, I'd enjoy it up until the end of the episode when they would resolve the conflict. Because when they would resolve the conflict, they were always resolving it in a way that was like, and now we can feel comfortable with the society.
Mm-hmm. This is the truth. This is the truth. All right, let's play a little more.
Keep going.
Let's play a little more. Okay. So
I'm gonna post in the chat about alienation. Go for it.
Okay, Louis is gonna make a pie. I'm gonna miss it. I bet he sure knows what he's doing. In a uniform, and in a month I'll be wearing your uniform. But be careful, Polly. These are no ordinary Italians. I can imagine. You'll need to be delicate here. And you might live to see retirement. Like me! Hey, look, Polly. Kelly, it's Polly to me. Some dirty hippie didn't pay the parking meter. Write him a ticket before he skips out. I didn't bring him my ticket book. God damn it. The boss was right. If I weren't here, you'd probably shit your diaper. Take mine. Write the violation on the ticket, and then write your badge number and sign it. And put it behind the wiper. You don't really even have to do that much, so let's go over to this guy. So we can check the meter. It's a 1968 something, so it is expired. And we're going to write a ticket. It is a parking violation issued by...
Maya, stop for a second. I have a question. Do you
Yes.
have the ability to cheat and, like, search the car illegally? Can you, or does the game disallow it?
The game does not allow it.
All right, interesting.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure there are some extrajudicial things in this, but okay. So issued by Kelly, and badge number 421. Boom. Got a ticket. And now I can... Ticket written up. Now let's get this clunker out of here. Call for a tow truck on the radio. Give me back my ticket book. The boss gave you other tasks for the day. And then I can call towing. And click on this. This is 421 Central. I need tow truck at 609. 10-4, tow truck is on its way. Tow truck is on its way. That's right. Good work. There's the tow truck. That was easy. The driver didn't show up. The worst ones run up and cause a scene. You need to learn to pacify them. Any advice? Just be careful what you write on that ticket. You'll get an earful for the unlawful ones. Oh, and now the handcuffs. What about them? You'll use them every day, so you're gonna need to learn how to cuff a perp. Just slap on the cuffs. Right down there on your belt. Right there. And when you're close to him. 321, this is Central. Over at Rich's. Got him. Alright, I need a squad car to come pick up this perp. So I dived at him, and I guess we scuffled. And now there's the cop car that's gonna pick him up. Alright. Crew -0. Or sorry, -1. So, let's see what that means. Okay, let's talk to... Good work, Polly. Attaboy. My name is Kelly. Same difference. That thief looked like he was the crew to me. Aside from the darkies, we also got the Italian mob in the area. I wouldn't fuck with either if I were you. I wasn't born yesterday, man. Who knows? Just saying. You got 2 hostile forces in the area. Now we'll split up. Scoop out the neighborhood and talk to the people. I've got a few things to take care of. I'll see you at the end of the shift. Remember, you don't need to push yourself to do everything every day. Let's meet up at 4 p.m. in front of Louis, which is where we're at. Alright. Did you have a thing? Claudia?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I did think it's interesting that you can't... You'll get in trouble for writing unlawful tickets.
No, I like that. I like that the game at least has like some... It has some kind of accountability factor. I'm curious about what they are. Like, does it make... Do you get fired? Can you get fired as a cop in this game? Or... yeah, I'm curious.
Well, I mean, I think that you just get fined money, because the goal of the game, I think, is to figure out... Well, we'll see. Hold on. Let's watch. All right. Round walk. Kelly, what are you doing here, Captain? I wanted to talk to you, Kelly. I'm listening. We should meet up more often. Thank you, Captain. I didn't finish. I know they're framing you. I want to help.
Ooh.
With the murder charge? The kid wasn't a saint. There's nothing we can do for him. But this city needs you. Thank you, Captain. I didn't finish. You're a good cop, but there's one condition. Those missing diamonds need to be found. There were no diamonds at the Senator's. I don't know what was and wasn't there. They need to turn up. The Senator's a key player in getting you out of this shit. Without him, we're both done for. That's a little shady, isn't it? You've got 21 days. Then I'm retiring, and they can't help you. In 3 weeks, there's nothing more I can do. Now you're giving me deadlines. I wasn't finished. There's one more thing. If my hunch turns out to be right, this case is going to rock the whole city. What are you staring at? I wasn't sure if you were finished, sir. I was. Now get to work. That was pretty good.
Okay.
All right, so we have 21 days to figure out. So here's this guy. This is the liquor store guy. He says, perhaps you can't drink on duty, but off duty, we can always find a good price for you. He says, thanks. I'll have to take you up on that. I knew I liked you the moment I saw you. Laters. See you later. Okay. Oh, I don't have a ticket book. Right. So we have to go to Hard Rick's Cafe, get it, and the drugstore, the electronics store, the church, and the laundry. So, just walk down the street. Oh, yeah, let's just walk down the street. And yeah, and people say racist things. There's the electronics store. Oh no, that's the drugstore. Sorry. I can't read.
No worries. Yeah, well, I gotta say, this game is so detailed, but the street's small, and in order for you to capture the whole thing on your screen, it means that we're wasting some time. It's all right.
Any pain entities? No, I just dropped by to introduce myself. I'm new here. Ah, yes, of course. Always at your service. Your predecessor bought a lot of medicine for embarrassing ailments. He completely neglected his health. But there was some semblance in order. Blunt and funny letters. What's with this plaque? From the shouts van of my memories. Oh gosh. You lost everything? Unfortunately. My father fought in Europe. You two would have taken quite a trip down memory lane. Perhaps. In any case, I always offer the latest medicine. Discretion guaranteed. And here is a the Moonwalk Diner. Good morning. Good morning, Officer Kelly. Officer of the law are always welcome here. I could use a coffee. Coming right up. Today, it's on the house. Thanks. That's a good cup of joe. The only kind we serve. I almost forgot. Wish I could stay, but duty calls. Oh well, see you later. See you later. And he leaves. And see, that gave me a little positive with the people. And now we're gonna go to the church.
Okay.
The Good Place is an amazing show. I'm Kelly. Kelly, Irish, after my great-grandparents. Catholic? Sometimes. So we'll talk more about that later. New transfer? Yep. I came by to introduce myself. We get transferred a lot, too. Would you like to confess? Maybe some other time. I've got enough in front of me. It's for the sergeant. What was the sergeant? Love you like Jesus does. Does he forgive? Definitely not as often. Come by if you need my guidance, my son. Maybe I will. See you later. Godspeed. Bye. And this is the laundry. Stylization of Asian letters, I think. I'm Officer Kelly. I'm new to the area. Nice cleaners. How's business? Benny no here. Benny, is that your brother? Yeah. Harry and Benny Pong. I just came to introduce myself. Hi. No clean. Go now. But, go now. Benny, no. Okay. And let's see what else we got. Hard Rick's Cafe.
Ooh.
Here's the make fat yo butts. What? What is this? Good morning. Good morning. A dozen donuts? I'm not that kind of cop. Everyone says that. No one can resist our donuts. All right, then I'll take one, please. Just a taste test. This is really good. What'd I tell ya? See you soon. There's the pawn shop. Yo, yo, yo. This is Jaron Diggs, and this is my joint. Officer Kelly. Everything's legit, officer. I didn't even ask. We know what they say about us. I'm new. I haven't heard anything yet. Welcome. We can always come to an arrangement or an agreement. I don't have anything to pawn. Sometimes we got something worth buying. Good opportunities. I'll remember that. You drop by anytime, officer. I better keep an eye on that one. Yep. This is Central, 421. Got a call at a store. Froggy caught a thief. Froggy? Where's that? I'm new here. Porn store. Alright.
Oh. So this is another set in New York game, huh?
Yes, in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm once again being like, why am I seeing architecture that reminds me of buildings I've seen? I was like, oh, this feels familiar. It's well designed.
There's Froggy right there. That's where it says Froggy.
Ah.
It says F. Froggy, I think. There you are. I finally bagged that thief. I was just looking. That what you say? It's okay, I'll take care of it. So what did you do? I was just looking. At what? Rubbers? Thief. Relax, Froggy. Let him go, repress him. Quick, let him go, repress him.
Press him. I wonder what pressing is.
Don't fucking piss me off. Turn out your pockets. There you go. I see you got $5. Pay for the rubbers and get lost. But the rubber's a buck. Consider the rest damages. Damn pig. You want me to lock you up with Mandingo? Fine.
What?
I'm paying, but I'll remember this. Nicely done. I'll spread the good word about you. Glad I could help. Goodbye. So crew -2 people are happy.
We should have listened to Sarah. Sarah was saying, let it go.
Oh.
We couldn't hear her. I only said press because I wanted to find out what would happen. All sorts of negative repercussions are going to come from treating the poor community member badly. Like you did not solve a problem. We just made a problem. We didn't solve a problem.
But also the business owner, he might have been pissed at me if I had let it go.
Oh?
I want a hot dog.
Yeah,
Who
okay.
doesn't want a hot dog? I mean, I guess people who don't like hot dogs. That's just not me. $3. See? He had to pay for that.
All right.
So have a good day. Now we just walk around. Oh, look. Here's the little gentleman here. It says,
So
officer, are you new here? Yeah, I just started in this neighborhood. Oh, there's a little kid. Oh, great. I like talking to policemen. I'll become a policeman too. When I grow up. Hold on. Dad says it's a good job. Really? Yeah. You could always take bribes. I think I should have a word with him. He's not afraid of anyone. Oh, okay. Nice talking to you. But I'm wasting time. No, you're not. Check your watch. It's like time stops during the conversations.
Oh.
Hey, you're right. I'm going. See you later. It's just a small brown child who ran into a liquor store.
Oh, God.
Yep. Oh, that's Hard Rick's Cafe.
I'm realizing, Maya, there's another design aspect to this game that I'm finding interesting. Now, usually when I'm playing a game, it's kind of PO view. I'm the character, and I'm like inside the character. And this more feels like God mode, where we're looking at the entire world. Like we're supposed to be this main cop character, but it feels like we're looking at the entire neighborhood. It's hard for me to identify as this cop character, to even think of myself as him on the screen because he's just one of so many tiny people.
Right. Just a second. My captioning is not really showing up, and that's why I was.
Yep. I'm not sure. Yeah, because you would you were so proud of your caption earlier. It says, "Oh,
yeah, that's so strange." Anyway, I'm still listening. I was just got distracted, as one does. I like that you can make choices, and I do like I actually prefer the God mode aspect in a game like this because I don't want to be this person.
Well, you know this is. Well, it's also reminding me of there's another cop game that I didn't play. I watched. I instead decided to watch somebody's 2-hour YouTube video essay about the cop game rather than playing it. But I do think it's interesting that when you're playing a detective or a cop, when they allow you to choose what your path will be.
1 second, hold on. So the sergeant's yelling at him. I swear to all the fucking holy, I'm calling to let you know I'm watching you. What can I do to help you, Sergeant Sir? Are you fucking with me, Kelly? I wouldn't dare, Sergeant Sir. Your ex-wife, filthy piece of dog shit, is giving her daddy hell. She says she's unhappy. And from that, I get shit from the chief. And I'm not gonna get fucked because of you. Pay the alimony. Don't fuck around. Cause, oh, right. Or I'll bury you, you Irish fuck. But Sergeant, you don't know the whole, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear another word about her. So he's got an ex-wife. Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. That's all. Back to work. Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. So I also have alimony that I have to pay to an ex-wife, I guess. We're supposed to go here. Good day, officer. Good day, Officer Kelly. I'm a new cop in the neighborhood. Welcome. Something on the house or something stronger? Thanks. I'll be glad to drop by. Okay, there. Let's see. Oh, I still have to visit the
What's that?
The electronics store. We still have to visit the electronics store.
All right.
So let's go there. Because we're almost done with this first day.
This is reminding me a little bit of Headliner Nude as a game as well.
Oh, like, who's this guy? Hello? Hey, Commissioner. Don't you know the stripes? Respect's important. The boss wanted to let me know that he's a reasonable man and knows how to return a favor. And why are you telling me this? You just remember that, officer. It'll be better that way. I'm going to agree. I'm just going to agree. I'm not trying to make enemies here. Wise decision. You can often see us at the corners. Okay.
I would have ignored.
You would have ignored him? Oh, I wouldn't. I don't want to make people mad. Good morning. How can I help you? Good morning. I came by to introduce myself. I'm Kelly, new to the neighborhood. Nice to meet you. We could use someone to create some order around here. The police don't come around these parts very often. The entire neighborhood is important to us. Good to hear, especially with neighbors like these. What do you mean? Well, that pawn shop next door. Oh, okay. It's a legal establishment? Sure. What are you implying? Something racist? That's your job, isn't it? I got my own. I've got a lot new stock and sale all the time. And I can also put in special orders. I'll drop by sometime. We can talk. Welcome. There. Now we've gone to everybody and done all our APBs, and now we just have to meet the guy in front of the pizza place in 45 minutes. And then we'll be for the day. I get, yeah. 2 seconds. Let's talk to this guy. I'll waste some time. Yes. We could, help you get acclimated. I think there's a glitch here. How's that? We could meet up, play a hand.